Riju Datta, let me ask you, there is a lot of anger in Sandesh Khali. And of course, the national media's focus has been on this story for the last 3 to 4 weeks or so. Why has it taken 55 days to arrest this man, Shahjahan Sheikh? And even if you look at the pictures of his arrest today, it seems like he is in familiar territory. It seems like he's the boss. The police are no one to give him any instructions. He is telling the police yes or no and what you can and cannot do.
Zaka, I have got the utmost respect for you. You're one of the senior most journalists in this country. I hope you know this. There's the saying, all well that ends well. And the bottom line is BJP, from their central leadership to their state leadership, they've lost the plot. Because what will Vishwaguru say tomorrow? See, the bottom line and the brass tacks are these, that there are serious allegations against Sheikh Shahjahan and his aides in Sandesh Khali, of multiple complaints of land grab, multiple complaints of robbing people of 100 days' work, multiple complaints of physical assault, and 2 specific complaints of sexual abuse. But what did Mamata Banerjee and the Chief Minister did? What did she do? She has brought all the accused to book. Shahjahan is arrested 50 days, 55 days, 30 days. He's arrested and he's suspended from the party for 6 days. Now, 6 years, 6 years. My question here is this. We have done a Raj Dharam. Does the Vishwaguru or the Pradhan Mantri Modi have the audacity or have the capacity or have the guts to do the same tomorrow in Bengal when ED and CBI charge sheet mentioned Shubhendu Adhikari will be sharing the stage with him? First, let them do the needful. As you said, there was media gaze over him for 55 days, and that is why this has happened. And now you have brought it down to body language. There was national media gaze over Brij Bhushan Saran Singh for how many days, Zaka? On how many shows I have attended on Brij Bhushan Singh? He is sitting in the parliament, molesting women listless. What did BJP do? Where was the nation's gaze against Himant Biswa Sarma, Narayan Rane? See, we walk the talk. We have brought the accused to the book. We have suspended from the party. If BJP and Pradhan Mantri Modi has the guts, let them do it first and then let's
So, Dr. Ajay Alok, the point is that as Riju Datta says, whether it is Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh or even economic fugitives like Mehul Choksi, Nirav Modi, etc., the BJP does nothing. The BJP just creates a lot of hullabaloo around the media. But the TMC, despite the hullabaloo in the media, finally at the end of almost 2 months, arrested this man. So tomorrow when the Prime Minister goes there, the TMC has robbed a political plank, a political point, which the PM could have made in Bengal.
See, speaking on the television is a different story and facing people is a different story altogether. Sandesh Khali is not an isolated incident. That's what we are talking about. When we talk of Bengal, we all know, Jaka, you also know, your team knows, that there are multiple Sandesh Khalis all across Bengal. And people are out in revolt against this. Because the government induced criminalization of the society. The classical example is West Bengal and the chieftain is Mamata Banerjee, none other than anyone. It took 55 days for her to arrest this man who is accused of land grabbing of more than 1,000 acres. And don't forget, these land belongs to those peasants, those farmers, those tribals who used to grow staples and have their food. Now they have to buy that food. Where will they get money from? Why this revolt? Try and analyze things. Why this revolt? Because when you have problem in your food, when you have problem in protecting your dignity, like somebody comes in your house and says, your wife is very beautiful, I'm taking away for 3 days. And you have to tolerate it. But then there is a limit to tolerance. You were mentioning Singoon and Nandigram and all. Why there was a revolt? It was not Mamata Banerjee. There was a revolt among people because the tolerance level of the people has gone away. This is what happening in whole Bengal. And comparing Shahjahan Sheikh with our leaders is like, I won't say anything, it's just political bankruptcy you have. And look at the body language of the Shahjahan Sheikh. Ever he looks like he's being arrested. Ever. He's being treated so well, as if some VIP is entering something. And just doing all this polishing that we have suspended him from the party, what you were doing for the last 2 months? Or for the last 2 years? You never knew that what Shahjahan Sheikh is doing all around. Everybody knew that.
Okay.
Everybody knew that. But this is state-sponsored, nothing else. And that's what we are telling to the people. And we don't have to tell to the people. People know this. And people are coming out against it. It's an anger of the people. What we have been telling for the last 8 years that Mamata Banerjee has turned, earlier I used to say that she has turned West Bengal into mini Pakistan. Now I say she has turned into Taliban, where multiple provinces are being administered by different kind of Shah Jahan Sheikh. This is the situation in West Bengal. You move around in Calcutta, the land grabbing, house grabbing is openly on spree. They will throw some pieces of flesh in your house every day and you won't have any buyer to take that. This is happening. This is the story happening. The people are revolting against it. We cannot live in this banana country like that. It will be the people's verdict and people's mandate through which Mamata Banerjee came. But she is worse than the communists, what she has done to Bengal.
That's
She's
what-
actually a
Okay.
curse on Bengal.
Let Riju Datta respond quickly, and then Dr. Miran Chandra Bawakar, and of course I also want to go close to Sarah Shah Halim. But Riju Datta, surely it shouldn't take 55 days to arrest that to a former corporator. Now, God forbid if Shah Jahan Sheikh was a sitting MLA or a sitting minister, what, you would not have arrested him at all?
Partho Chatterjee was arrested, sitting minister. We thrown him out of the party. Jyotipriya Malik was arrested. We have thrown him out of the party. Sheikh Shahjahan is arrested. We have thrown him out of the party. What has BJP done? Let's not lecture them. Now, let me educate the BJP spokesperson and some information for your viewers. He was talking about land grabbing and all that. He has not done his homework. The West Bengal government, as I speak now on your debate, has returned 170 land pattas to the rightful owners of the villages. 6,000 people who claimed that they were robbed of their 100 days wages have been given back to them already. So the West Bengal government is doing this. Now,
Those lands are now useless because those lands are irrigated with
Yes.
saline waters. Riju Datta, go and do your homework.
They will do that.
Those lands are irrigated by saline waters.
They are in a better position. They are in a better position because they will do the fisheries.
They are not in a
and
better
they will
position.
get-
They are not
they
going to do
will get the
fisheries.
money from the-
Multiple lands
they will
clubbed
get money
together.
from the West Bengal government.
Multiple
Do your
lands
homework
clubbed
before you
together.
come on channel, Zebra
How
Talk.
they will
No,
to share it.
but
You are
one
going to
second,
keep
one
it
second,
together. You are going
one
to
second,
keep it
one
together.
second,
How they are sharing.
gentlemen. Let me move away from the political spokespersons. Let me go across to Dr. Miran Chandra Bawakar. The issue is, Dr. Bawakar, that if the police, and I for one refuse to buy the fact that had the police had information about where this man was, which they surely should have had, he would not have been out for 55 days. He's been arrested, but again, I don't want to stress too much on the body language. It doesn't seem like, the fear of arrest is running through Shah Jahan Sheikh's being. It seems like, the Shah Jahan Sheikh has arrested the local police there in Sandesh Khali. But please tell me why and how this man has managed to evade arrest for so long, despite so much attention on him. Could this have been without the support or the tacit understanding of local people and the local administration?